4B, take 3.
Quiet outside, please.
50/50 was really a spur of the moment idea. I hadn't planned on participating in another make a film type film festival here locally. We picked a period piece because we wanted to do a black and white 1950s sci-fi invasion of the body snatchers type of film, but we don't know if it's going to be a musical or a romantic sci-fi invasion of the body snatchers. I guess that one was kind of romantic, even though she turned on him at the end. We're doing this for the sake of having fun with cameras and staying up for 3 days straight, I guess. I just purchased the most expensive part of the wardrobe, and it was a $19 lab coat from Uniforms Unlimited on Lindale. Big day. It's the day that we get our other 50% of the genre. Sounds like Joe was able to get another camera, so we'll have a 2-camera shoot going, which is amazing. I don't know. I still feel like everything's up in the air. I still don't have hair and makeup figured out yet. So that's kind of freaking me out. But, you know, tomorrow's already Thursday. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine.
So it's all about giving you guys exposure, getting you guys out there, giving your things legs, and hopefully you get noticed and you call Ira Livingston going, I need a line producer.
So we got the other genre, and as I expected, it's musical. It's Thursday morning. I woke up feeling hungover because I was up until 3:30 writing doo-wop lyrics about communism and the periodic table.
Yeah, so I think Bree wrote the script while on crack in the middle of the night. It was an interesting combination of words.
It didn't go well or easily, but it happened.
But the structure was really cool, so it was a lot to work with. So from that, then, it kind of came down to writing lyrics for the songs and trying to make them about as ridiculous as possible.
Aluminum plasma emulsion spilled and leaking radiation. This is a very nasty situation. We should turn around and run.
Hi, my name is Daniel Novick, and I'm working on our great show, HELODERMAGEDDON Giant Raptors, the musical. And let's see, I'm an actor. I'm a sophomore at University of Minnesota Duluth.
Create a life, squeeze out babies, and be submissive. Wash your clothes and do the dishes. Mary, don't you fret. We haven't been beaten yet.
All right, kickoff is done. We've got the mug. This has to be in a shot. It's quite the attractive mug at that. And people were talking and saying that shooting in Minneapolis parks carries a pretty heavy fine. So, I don't know. We were planning on spending a couple of hours in a Minneapolis park tomorrow. We might have to rethink that and find a backyard. Let's find out.
He was creating a large army of giant lizards for the military. They destroy everything. And then in 3 days, they die.
That was great. Went really well. The actors were great. The actors looked great. Kat Miller did an amazing job in hair and makeup. We got so lucky that she was able to come. Gabe Wimmer actually made time to come too. That was amazing. Amazing set. And it looks like it's going to rain tomorrow, which is our outdoor shoot day. Both locations are outdoors. Haven't really dealt with that yet. The two biggest fears I had were that we were going to get musical and then it was going to rain on the day we had to be outside. I guess that's really how I have to start planning my shoots, is knowing that, isolating what's my biggest fears, and then just planning for them, because they're probably going to happen.
Well, we're kind of running and gunning on the streets here in Northeast by the Grain Belt Brewery place. And of course it's starting to rain. And all of our shots today are outside. So, big umbrellas, plastic bags. Anybody we can bribe? Well, since we're on the streets, not enough for the second producer to do except for, I guess, watch craft services, which, as you can see, is conveniently laid out, sob style.
Well, let's see. Today we started by running from a giant monster at somewhere in Minneapolis with a light sprinkle. And then what happened was the sprinkle turned into rain, and the rain turned into a downpour. And now we are in a film studio about to shoot our outdoor picnic scene.
Well, my name is Mighty Mouse. I've been working on films for the last 24 hours, and so far, I think it's going all right.
Works with X-rays and gammas, and as my boss is always cautious with his lead apron and safety goggles.
Daring creatures from the zoo. He created this whole scene. Big and deadly, scaly and green. A little bit loud.
We wrapped around 4 o'clock. It rained really hard, and we were supposed to be outside. It was supposed to be a romantic picnic scene. Rain, 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 rain. Yeah, so miraculously, Matt Freed, the sound guy, had access to a studio that had this big piece of sweeping paper. It's kind of like a psych wall a little bit, but it's actually just paper. So we projected the photo that Richard had taken of the actual location that we wanted to shoot at. So that was kind of funny. We just desaturated that and projected it up from Richard's laptop. So yeah, it went great. It was hysterical. The singing, the dancing, it's all there. It's 7:30. I am about 3 hours behind. I have not edited a single thing yet, so I'm about to edit. I'm really tired. I'm really tired.
Always wear protective gear and doesn't chafe. We always play it safe. You know.
We're about, how many hours is that? For 8 hours from when we need to turn it in, I guess. It's the picture lock. We've had picture lock since 4 o'clock this morning, I guess. We're waiting on sound design right now. It's with Matthew Freed. He picked it up at about 10:30 this morning, and he's been working on it ever since.
Yeah, this was one hell of an experience. I don't know, I was going into it like, I'm not really interested in doing another one of these film competition things. But this time it was a lot easier, it seemed like. Things flowed a lot better, even though we had a lot more problems. Locations, it rained yesterday, so we couldn't be outdoors like we had planned on for our second location. I mean, this production was kind of, I think, blessed with those types of plagues, because a lot of stuff got thrown at us that we didn't want to have. Musical? Are you kidding me? As it turns out, we got a great local performer to write and produce all of the music for us.
There's so many people on this project that this project wouldn't have existed without them. And it's probably the most collaborative of collaborative projects I've ever worked on, which is, it's fabulous. It was such a great time. It was such a great time.
Don't you fret, we haven't been eaten yet. You can still give me a son.